Did you know that 1 in 10 households in Singapore are not plugged into the digital world? According to the latest household expenditure survey, 19% of Singaporeans still don't have a personal computer, and 13% of us don't even have access to internet connection. Still, Singapore ranked first in digital infrastructure in the Economist Intelligence Unit's latest Asian Digital Transformation Index. In our advancement towards SG United Smart Nation, digital outcasts are being left behind as the digital divide in Singapore continues to deepen. According to nominated MP NYAA, to achieve a SG United Smart Nation, closing this non-digital divide must be an urgent priority. But what exactly is digital divide? Digital divide refers to the inequality between people that have access to modern information and communications technology and those that do not or have restricted access. In light of the COVID-19 pandemic and the implementation of the circuit breaker, digital outcasts that were hidden behind the shadow of one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world are now exposed. The digital divide in our society is all the more becoming an increasingly pressing matter, especially for digital outcasts like low-income families, differently abled people, and our seniors. Low-income students face problems carrying out home-based learning because they did not have access to digital devices or internet connection. While the rest of their classmates were focused on online classes, the low-income students were struggling with even attending the lessons. This digital divide is not only evident for such students who have to stay at home to study. Low-income adults in the workforce face plenty of difficulties during this period too. Without access to the internet, they lack connection to the digital world, a world as big or even bigger than their current physical one. While most Singaporeans have already transitioned digitally, these adults do not yet have the means or skills to embrace such technology that has already been an instrumental part of our lives. However, the problems would not end after the COVID-19 pandemic is over. As we are entering rapid digitalization, people who are unable to catch up with it would be left at a disadvantage. The low-income's lack of access to opportunities in the future will be cut off. They might lack the ability to engage in social networking and might be disadvantaged in the future when services start to go digital. For example, as societies go cashless, similar to China, there may be shops in the future who only take cashless options. Some places might only accept payments with apps like PayNow and PayLah, which are gaining popularity. This makes paying for daily needs harder for the digital outcasts, who have yet to be exposed to the usage of rapidly advancing technology. This also entails people who might not have adapted to newer technologies, namely our elderly. On another note, students who were left behind during the HBL period might face more challenges when it comes to learning digitally, and it may hinder their learning experience in the future, thus affecting their opportunities when they grow older. While the majority of Singaporeans are starting to accelerate into a digitalized world, these people are straggling behind. So, what has been done to help? Well, there are several programs in place to help digital outcasts, like the subsidizing of computers and the NEU PC Plus program. But a lot more still has to be done. This is where you can step in to help. There are various organizations that you can contribute to. For example, the Infocom and Media Development Authority, IMDA, partnered with Community Chest to collect donations on giving.sg, so don't forget to check out the link in the description below. At the end of the day, digital divide is still a concerning issue that each and every one of us should care about. If digital divide continues to happen, people with no access or even little access to technology would fall behind and would not be able to advance with the nation. Hence, let's work together to narrow down the digital divide within our capabilities and strive as a nation together. Thank you!